Hello everyone, my name is Spencer, and today we are looking at El Hijo. I believe that's how you say that. This game, according to the description, is a stealth spaghetti western. Well, right off the top, you will not be doing any shooting or gunslinging. No. The only thing you'll have to shoot is a slingshot. I don't see this quite as a stealth game, but I'll get into that later. Hey, by the way, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you are enjoying this type of content. You can also leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Any sort of feedback helps me out a lot. I also stream on Twitch, usually Thursdays and Fridays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes Saturdays. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that and what sort of schedule I would have, but it's mostly those days and times. Saturday can be afternoon, night. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So you start off playing El Hijo when your home is attacked and you and your mother are forced to flee. The two of you travel for a bit and your mother drops you off at a monastery while she leaves to presumably exact revenge on the attackers. You quickly find yourself wishing to escape to find your mother, and off you go. Now, what you need to know is that when you are in the dark, you are completely safe, as long as enemies don't bump into you or you into them. You should also know that enemies have view cones, indicated by these yellow dots, these yellow cones. And when you are outside of their view cone, even if you are standing in broad daylight, they will not spot you. You are safe. It is a bit weird when that happens because you think this enemy ought to be able to see me in broad daylight, but never mind. It's a game mechanics, whatever. So the game certainly is focused on stealth and moving around undetected. But I will be honest, I had a hard time getting into this at first. I've played for about 2.5 hours, give or take, and I'm still not quite into it as much as I thought. Maybe it was because I was playing with keyboard and mouse, which works fine, but compared to a controller, the former is a bit finicky. There were numerous times where I would have to press a keyboard button more than once in order to get El Hijo to hide or move an object or do something. What I found a bit strange was that when on keyboard and mouse you press E once to grab and then move an object, but on the controller you need to hold down the button while you move something. It's a minor gripe, but I feel for the sake of consistency that should be a one button press no matter the control input. It's a little frustrating that grabbing onto ladders is contextual, not a button press. I would try to move around a ladder and instead grab onto it. I like the game aesthetically and it functions well. That said, I do feel that progressing through sections was a bit of a drag. For instance, I feel that the monastery, the very first section, overstays its welcome. I think that they could have narrowed down that section by several stages. You spend 7 stages in that section, and I think they could have been more like 4 or 5 stages. The game does increase in complexity as you go. More guards and mechanics start to appear, such as moving lights instead of static ones. You will have to break more objects with your slingshot to clear a path for you as well. For example, you want to move through the ground floor of an area, but first you need to climb up, avoid some guards, break or move an object or flip a switch then go back down and move through the area. Things like that. I did at one point get to play the mother, which wasn't much different from playing El Hijo, but it does show that she's no damsel in distress, given that she is sneaking around, arming TNT, and blowing up the bandits. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. So, at the end of the day, I do recommend this game, even though I wasn't fully on board with it right away. So, thank you for watching.